Hey, good morning, Chaos Crew. It's Thursday morning. It's about 40 degrees and a little chilly outside today. You guys can tell I'm having a bad hair day because it is definitely a hat day. I just took it off a second ago, but I'm getting ready to put it back on. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready for a day of thrifting because we're going to be hitting it hard today. I'm trying to find those nuggets. I need to build my store up with a bunch of good nuggets. I did not list a single thing last night except for some LPs. I probably listed about 10 of those. We got a few items going out today. There are a couple of records and some other miscellaneous items. I believe there's 6 going out. I'm just loading up the van, getting ready to go. I got these for free yesterday. The Salvation Army had these hangers for free, and so I grabbed them all because I think I can use those for my t-shirts when I list them. Gotta have the water, guys. You need water to stay hydrated. And having a piss jug probably isn't a bad idea either. I got my warm cap and my baseball cap. I like to wear this cap in the store to let people know I love America. Plus, the ability to show that you're the type of person that won't be bullied can also be very advantageous for you in this business. You may run into some people at garage sales that want to be pushy, and it's always good to let people know politely that you are there to purchase items and will stand your ground. But I would always say never use violence unless it just can't be avoided. Anyway, folks, we're going to start the van up, let it warm up a little bit, and we're going to be on our way to the thrift store. Hey guys, just sitting around waiting for the van to warm up. The sun's out today. It's a nice day. Should be kind of nice. But I'm still going to bring my warm hat just in case. Hopefully, though, I won't need to spend too much time outside. I'm not really sure how good the thrifting is going to be today. I'm trying not to get too terribly excited because I was just there yesterday. So there is a possibility that the pickings could be a bit slim. But as you guys know, they put new stuff out all of the time, everywhere in America. That's how stuff gets on the shelves. That's why I like to be number one when the new stuff comes out. It's how I like to pick, and I've gotten pretty good at it, but I have slowed down on it because it takes an incredible amount of time. But I think if you're consistent, you'll probably still find some pretty good stuff. I'm hoping to find some good stuff today, guys. Wish me luck. Let's go. All right, guys, so we just pulled up to the Salvation Army, and it looks like there's actually quite a few people here. Not sure how it looks inside, but we're gonna go check it out. Guys, when I was leaving the house, I took a turn and spilled that entire cup of hot tea on my leg. Hey guys, it's about 12:23, and I just got out of the Salvation Army, and I spent 13 bucks, and I found a couple nuggets. First thing I found was this Philips light. And this bulb is selling for about 16 bucks with free shipping, and I paid $1 for it. These are pretty good. These are Contour diabetic test strips. They were 50 cents a box. There were 2 of them, and they still have a good expiration up till February of 21. And these go for about 20 bucks a box, 50 cents a piece. Then they had this nice set of Hinkle knives. I think there's 12 there, and I saw where people are selling replacement steak knives for 8 to 10 bucks a piece, and more for the larger knives. So I could probably still sell the block. Hinkle's a decent name to look out for. It's no Cutco, but it is okay. This is probably going to be the nugget of the day, guys. It's a Zeo personal sleep coach. I'm not sure if it's new. It may be. I have to open it up. But check out the comps, guys. These things are selling for pretty much $100 plus regularly. There's one that sold for $130 plus shipping. There's a new one that sold for $150. This should be a good investment for $6. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shoot over to More Than a Thrift and see what kind of trouble we can get into. And then I'm going to come back here in a bit. All right, guys, we just pulled up to our second favorite thrift store, More Than a Thrift. And we're going to go inside and see if we can find some more of them nuggets. It's actually pretty funny, guys. I've been using the word nugget to Janet at the Salvation Army a lot. I'll tell her, yeah, I'm looking for some nuggets today, or when I'm leaving, I'll be like, I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to go try to find some more nuggets. And now every time I do it, she starts to giggle a little bit. So I feel like my attempt at humor is starting to pay off. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to New Hampshire or not, but I have not had a lot of good luck with humor in New Hampshire. I think some of it may have to do with the snow, or it could just be that I haven't been exposed to enough people, which is probably what it really is. But that's okay, because I used to hang out with people all of the time and drink and carry on and party, but all I ever did was go broke doing that. Now I like to try to make money instead of spending it. Because one day I don't want to work so hard. But I'll probably always be doing this no matter what. So I'm going to roll in there and see what we can come up with. Hopefully something. Wish me luck. All right, I just got out of More Than a Thrift, and they were not being good ambassadors to their name today. Because it was a total strikeout. But that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go up to the Salvation Army and hang out for a bit. And hopefully Salvation Army pulls the extra weight of More Than a Thrift today. Hey guys, check this out. Competition. I just saw that guy coming out of More Than a Thrift not even half an hour ago. Yeah, you know what he's doing, boy. He's looking for them video games. He's like, hey man, I'm gonna go in there and find me a Super Nintendo. Looking for them video games. Well, more power to you, my friend. I have not even seen a video game at this store as of yet, unless you count Rock Band, which I don't. That's one thing I do miss about the Savers in Portsmouth. From time to time, you can find some good video games. I've found plenty of video games there that I've sold for $50 to $100 or $125. I just don't think that's a thing here in Keene, New Hampshire. I'm not done going to Portsmouth or anything. I'm just not doing it right now. I just don't feel like staying in my van for 4 and 5 days right now. I don't feel like dealing with my enemies out there, which I do have enemies out there. But more than anything, I don't feel like being disrespected by the thrift store, which I have been in the past, which is playing a significant role to why I'm not going out there right now. It blows my mind to think that a thrift store could actually dislike you for spending money there all of the time, which is what I do. Spend money there all of the time, about $300 a week. But you guys know the old saying, hate is gonna hate. So I found this OXO cork puller here at the Salvation Army on the second trip. It's nice and heavy. It was only $1. Janet said, it's on the house, you can have it. So thanks to Janet for hooking me up. It's almost like an entirely different place out here. You know, it's the mountains, it's Keene, New Hampshire, it's a college town. The people are a little bit different, probably better, I think. I didn't really get many people offering me free things when I was in Portsmouth. Although Sue over at The Journey was always hooking me up with stuff. She'd give me things she didn't want or things that she didn't think she could sell or whatever. I found a lot of nuggets in that store over the couple of years, and I do miss hitting the coast, and I will be going back at some point, but right now I'm enjoying being able to go home every night, hang out with Mr. K, and get caught up on my inventory. I'm not able to do any kind of stuff with my inventory while I'm in Portsmouth, and while I'm on the coast I have to change my handling time to 4 days. I do sell a lot of things while I'm gone, but I believe my sales do suffer because the customer sees that it's going to take 4 days to ship. And honestly, I can't say that I blame them, but I just do the best that I can. Savers isn't what it used to be either. They used to get a lot of donations from fund drives, and they would buy truckloads of merchandise from those companies that operate those donation bins in all of the parking lots that you see. So they would get stuff for like 10 cents a ton or something. I mean, just not that cheap, but just really, really cheap stuff. And ever since the coronavirus hit, they haven't been doing anything with those companies. So the only items that are coming in are the items that people are bringing with them to the thrift store. And yes, some of the items are good. However, they only have one person rolling things out now. Before the coronavirus, they had 2, sometimes 3. And then my guy, the guy that really hooked me up with the electronics and the other cool stuff that I like, he quit and they haven't replaced him with anyone. However, they do have a man that comes out there who has cancer, so he can't work that much. He works about 2 hours a day and he only puts a little bit out. And there are days where he doesn't put anything out. So it's gotten to the point where it's barely worth my time. I mean, it costs probably $100 for the trip in gas. That means I have to make at least $100 just to pay for the gas to get out there and back. And then you have propane, food, and other incidentals. So that basically means you have to find at least enough stuff to where you can profit $1,000, and that does not include all of the expenses that I mentioned. So those are just some of the reasons why I'm doing the local game right now. I mean, it's not terrible, but you can definitely tell there's not as much merchandise out here as there is out there, but there are more people on the coast, a lot more people, and far less people here. So obviously there's going to be less donations. And one of the bad things about having less donations is you have to charge more for your stuff, which is why you're seeing sweaters in there for $16 a piece. But fortunately, I have a good understanding of other types of items that sell, which is my absolute saving grace. If it weren't for my understanding in housewares and small electronics, I would probably be in a world of you know what. because I'm not sure I could find enough clothing in this town to make a living. So I'm just going to hang around for a little while longer and see what happens. I don't think it's going to be a very long day for me, guys. It's about 1:45 now, and I don't think I want to stick around for a couple more hours. I might go in there just one more time. I'm not sure if I'll hit more than a Thrift again. Things just don't seem to be popping over there right now. And if I can go home and spend a little time on the internet trying to list some of this merchandise, that would be a positive thing too. Although right now the internet is down and we're waiting for it to come back up. As I mentioned in one of the previous videos, they're working on installing fiber, so I think that might be why the internet is unreliable. But let's just play it by ear, shall we? Hey guys, so it's about 2:30 and I just walked out of the Salvation Army. I just wanted to do one more walk around. They did put a few small items out, but nothing I was really interested in. But I did find this nice Forstner knife sharpener for $1, and the sold comps on those look pretty good. Looks like they're selling new for about 30 or 40. This one's used, so I'm hoping I can get like $19.95 plus shipping. It is kind of heavy. You can feel the quality there, so I'm thinking I could probably get like 20 bucks for it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head to the house and see if I can start working. Hopefully the internet's back up. But I think I've had enough thrift fun for today. I'll talk to you guys shortly. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's 11:32 p.m. It's about 34 degrees outside. I just walked out and it's cool out there. I just saw one of those memories on my Facebook from 1 year ago from today, and it showed a snowstorm we had with about 12 inches. And it got me thinking that might just be right around the corner. And if you guys don't know, I'm not a big fan of ice and snow. I hit a guardrail back in 2001. The airbag went off, it messed up my truck, and ever since then I just don't like driving when it's icy or snowy. And that's one of the reasons I'm stocking up on nuts like a squirrel, so that when it gets bad out, I won't have to go digging for junk. But I'm just gonna keep on picking as long as I can. Alright guys, these are the items we've picked up over the last 2 days, and they're starting to accumulate on my desk here. I need to do something with this stuff because I do have $70 into all these things, so I need to get some money coming in. So I'm kind of working overtime. You know, I have a hard time listing stuff on eBay because I have ADD, so it's difficult for me to focus sometimes, but I do the best that I can. Although often there are times where I don't try as hard as I can, and my sales do suffer tremendously. And generally, when I see those slow sales, that's when I get motivated to start working really hard. So what I want to do tonight is get some of these things photographed and listed. So let's see how many items we can do. Hey guys, just testing this Coco Motion that I bought yesterday. I think it was yesterday for like $2.50. No, this was $5. But it looks like it's working fine. It's heating up. After it shuts off, I'll see how hot it is and get that thing relisted. Should be able to make 20 bucks on that at least. Alright guys, so it's about 12:35 a.m. Friday morning, and I think you guys would be proud of me because I've just photographed all of the items with the exception of the knives, because I want to do a little bit more research, and that percolator down there because I need to test it. But I did part out those items and photograph the parts. I'm just going to be throwing that part away right there because it's got a cracked base. So I think I'm just going to shoot over to the laptop and see if I can get a few of these items listed before bed. And I had a great time taking you guys along for the adventure today. And we're going out again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll find some cool stuff. We got to try to stay positive, guys. I had a really good day. I appreciated Janet hooking me up with that deal. She'd make a couple bucks on it. I'm glad to see she's trying to be friendly with me. She probably realizes that I'm going to be a regular customer. I'm not always easily liked by people. I'm sure some people think I might be a bit much. But that's really okay because I can only be who I am. I can't be anybody else. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out of here. So I think I'm going to head out of here, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't.